All right, Worship Pedalboard 2025 edition right here. Did you expect more pedals? See, here's the thing. The Vailton GP5 is all you actually need. Yes, you can add things and expand it, but could you get by with this? Can you? Could you? Well, there are some tips and tricks without adding any other devices like a MIDI controller. And yes, I've ordered one. I ordered the M-Wave Chocolate Plus that can control this. Cool. I have requested some other gear that might go well with this, but can you get by on a Sunday with this? I think you can, and I'm going to try it soon, but I'm going to show you what I'm thinking through so that you will know how to approach it as well. The workflow in the GP5 it's great. I'm going to show it to you. The first thing you got to do is find an amp that suits your guitar. Today, I'm going to play a couple different amps with a couple different guitars. First, I have my Revolta. This is known to be like a little bit darker, more gainier than, let's say, my Telecaster right there. Tone Shepherd, man, he has given me some NAMM captures to try out. First, we have the Dr. 80. This is the third capture, I believe. Sounds like this. Now, right now I have it on a certain mode, so let me take it back to the other mode. How do we get there? Global. We have it on A to Z. I'm going to put it back on control. What that does is it gives you two different states of your capture. So this is the DR80. And what I've done is this is his next capture. This is the Chime 2. And then this one is the Rev. I think for this guitar, that one's actually my favorite. So you could do that right here. You could just go and pick a sound that you like and toggle between two different states of that amp or that capture. That is not the preferred method I'm going to show you today, but I do want to show you how to do that. You would click on patch settings, and I basically just have it turning the compressor off and putting the distortion on. You go to patch settings, you can toggle what you want here. I've toggled those blue so that whenever it's in each state, boom, they toggle. And then you can use your pickup selectors and volume control to get all the tones you want. But what if you want to approach it a different way? And you can still, with your pickup selectors and volume knob, pick one sound that sounds good with your guitar and then make a set list. So what we're going to do is, they have this song list mode. Let me go back to global settings, and I'm going to put this to A to Z. And this will allow us, go back here, to set up different songs in a song list. So right now I have The King Is Here and Firm Foundation. So I took my favorite amp with the setting that I like. And if I wanted to go ahead and turn on distortion and save it that way, I could. That's actually probably what I would do. I'm going to save that right there. Save. I'm going to turn the gain down just a little bit more, actually. And let's see how that sounds. Then I can put it on my neck pickup, roll off the volume a little bit. And just use this one setting for the whole set list. Then I can go to my next song and set up the BPM on the delay. Maybe I want that sound to be a little cleaner, so I have the distortion off. And this mode will cycle through all the presets I have set up in that set list, which I only have one right now. I only have 2 songs. I only have 2 songs set up, so let's make another one and I'll show you how I do it and we can just circle around and you can do it song by song, or another option I'm gonna show you in a second. So what we're going to do is, I have The King Is Here and then I have Firm Foundation. What I did is I took the BPMs of the song. They don't have BPM yet. I emailed them and they said, ooh, that's a good idea. We may put that in our next firmware update. But you can just ask ChatGPT or the internet how to convert the BPM to milliseconds and dial it in right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. And instead of in slot 18, I'm going to go down and make a new one. I have 19. I'm going to add a third song in slot 20 and call it whatever I was going to play this week. Let's see. He Will Hold Me Fast. So I'll just say, hold fast. Boom. Then I go here, I need to figure out 58. I need dotted eighth for 58 BPM. 388, let's try this. My only other concern here is that it's really hard to use this slide sometimes to get it right where you want it. 388, I got it. Save. Boom, there we are. And I can save my distortion setting how I want it. I'll save it. Now we're gonna go back up to the set list and I need to add my third song. He Will Hold Me Fast. Hold fast. Boom, right there. You see the other 2 are already selected. Now it'll scroll through 3 different songs. So that's how I would approach it on a Sunday morning. Use this basically as just amp, always on reverb, always on delay. As a rhythm guitarist, I can make that work. Even if I was playing lead, I could make it work because it works. So instead of maybe another option, this is the last option I'm going to show you, is that instead of going song by song, you could take this as snapshots per song. Meaning you could plan out your whole set list. So I could save Firm Foundation somewhere else. So right now I have this kind of quiet sound. But let's say I want to save Firm Foundation chorus. Let's just do Firm chorus. And instead of saving over it in 19, I'll just click a new spot, 21. Sure. And I want this distortion to be on, and I want the gain to be down a little bit. And maybe I want the reverb mix to be down a little bit more. I'm gonna save that there. Now when I go over to my song set list, I can add Firm Foundation chorus. And now I can slide this up. And I know I want Firm Foundation chorus, and maybe I wanna go back to that first sound. I might add 19 again. Oh, you can't do that. So what you'd have to do is save it somewhere. We can go back to 19. We are going to save it again to 20. No, not that one. Let's say 22. Save. Go back up here. I want to add 22. Firm Foundation. slide it back up. So I know that I want to start with firm foundation, go to the chorus, go to firm foundation verse again at the end of the song because it comes back down before I go into He Will Hold Me Fast. So let's go back to the beginning of our set list. We have The King Is Here. That preset, I want less mix on delay and reverb. Let's save it. Boom. Let's go back. Now we're on to He Will Hold Me Fast. You could plan out your whole set list that way and do that for every song in the list, and then you're just scrolling through. I know The King Is Here is going to open up big. I'll copy and paste The King Is Here preset again with some tweaks for my verse, maybe some tweaks for the pre-chorus, as specific as you want to get. Or you can just keep it simple and do it song by song. This is the wave of the future. This is Worship Pedalboard 2025. Let me know if you have any questions down below. There are more videos coming because I have a bunch of ideas that this thing is just inspirational. For $80 and the guitar you already have, you're set. You're set. Oh yeah, I almost forgot I was gonna try some tones with a different guitar here. And also one more feature I wanted to show you that makes this all-in-one pedalboard amazing. Did you notice how, like, even when I created these like set lists, I could go in and change the preset just slightly? So you could pull up your phone live, no wires, and be like, hey, you know, I planned ahead and I don't like the way the chorus is. I want to bring down the drive or bring up something. You can do that real time with your phone. That's amazing. Okay, what I want to show you is that this long hold tuner. I do want to go to a different preset. I really like the DR80 for this guitar. Let me turn off the delay and reverb. I know some of you are like, that's way too wet, I can't even hear anything. This is just how I would have it dialed in for like a worship service, but. So that's the Tone Shepherd DR80. And you can see how I have it dialed in. I brought up the volume a little high end. And if you want to bring a distortion in, and if I were to go to chime 2, I do not want to save. I don't want to save it. So I'm just going to go scroll up. Chime 2, take this off, take this off. All right, there you go. What do you think? Would you be able to use this and only this? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, bye.